Okay, welcome back to Kimbo's Crafts. I'm Kimbo, and this is my channel where I go over all things crafts, some little projects, some little tips and tricks. So this week I have a colorful, fun little project that I've come up with that I want to share with you. Now, it definitely looks colorful on my table, right? And there's a lot of things going on. But what I'm going to do is make kind of a custom cat scratching toy. I have a new kitten in the house. She's very rambunctious, needs lots of toys. And I thought it'd be fun to kind of make one, you know, just for her. And her name is Chimmy. So I decided to start with a C as kind of the blank slate. Now, what this is, everything I got was from Michaels, because again, I love Michaels. This is just a regular letter C wood cutout. They come in different sizes, different fonts. I got the largest one available at my local Michaels. It was white to start with, and I thought that was kind of boring, so I went ahead and used some of my extreme shimmer acrylic paint in pink pearl. And so I'd used it on a previous project, had it already on hand, decided to use it on this C to kind of give it a little bit of zazz before we started. Other items on my table here that I'll be using is this rope cord. It is jute, but jute, unbleached jute. And you can get jute or sisal or any rope like that. That's really good for their cat scratching claws. And then I'm also going to add kind of some little dangles, some, I think they're called feather or something. I was originally thinking about making just one of those kind of fishing rod kind of toys where you fling it out and bring it back. But then I decided to bring it up a notch and make it so that I don't have to always be there to play. So it's going to have the sisal rope wrapped around the middle of it, and then I'm going to have some dangly bits. And I'm going to use these feathers, these beads, these... and then these are some, I guess I was working on some flowers to do a project with really, really small lace crochet. And it's difficult on your hands. And it turns out I'm just not a doily person. I'm not a lace crocheter person. So I have a bag full of these that never had a use. And I'm thinking I'll add these as well as dangly bits just to give it a little bit more interest. And everything I got was less than $5. Each item is less than $5 from Michaels. Some of them were on sale. Yeah, it's very affordable items. Some things are just around my house. Like I said, I already had these from a previous project that never got finished, my paint, that sorts of things. I have this Craft Smart, incredibly affordable. Just checking that it's on. Good. So it's incredibly affordable. It's really, I don't remember how much I purchased it for. It was the cheapest option. It's not very good at standing. But it works just fine for dispensing hot glue, which is how we're going to attach this rope cord. So to start, we're going to go ahead and get the rope cord out. It is a little thicker gauge than I had probably considered. A thinner one might be better for what I'm using it for, but we'll make it work. I'm going to have so many little rope lint on my table here. It's kind of funny. Already started. Okay, first step, pretty simple. We got to glue our end down. I can already tell this is going to become quite a mess. So the back of my C, not so pretty. Be pretty liberal with the hot glue here. And this is where a thinner rope would have probably worked better, just to get that tighter fit to the C. We'll see how far we can get it. Every once in a while, I'm going to add hot glue just to make sure it's good and stuck on. I've got a 15-foot rope. They come in all different gauge sizes and lengths. I could have gotten a skinny rope for 100 feet, which now I'm thinking maybe if I did this again, that's what I would do. But 100 feet also seemed a little bit much for this project. But if it was a skinny rope, it could have probably come in handy on a scrapbooking page or something similar. Sorry, I took a little bit off camera there. Getting towards the bottom here, and I'm trying to get this as scrunched up as possible. Give her a nice scratching spot. And I think I'm actually going to go back up to the top. Because I'm kind of running out of space. On the bottom of the seat, okay. That's all right. I could cut that off, but I kind of like it not fraying. Going heavy on the glue there. Trying to see if there's a way to get the last bits out. Maybe if I had a skinnier tool. like a thin pencil. All right, there's step one. Kind of the most important step. I could just stop right here and we already have the scratching toy intended. But let's go ahead and add those. Oh, I think they're called whizzers. We're going to go ahead and add those little dangly bits. Now I brought this crochet thread. I think it is sturdier than regular thread. And like I said, I already had it laying around from my other project. So we'll go ahead and give this looks to be resealable. Hopefully. It's a bag full of feathers. I don't know if I want a bag full of feathers exploding in here, but if I have to. Yay. Okay. My cat does really like feathers. All of the scratch posts, or not scratch posts, but the toys that have feathers on them. There was a cat tree that had a feather on it. All of them have been removed. It was like the first thing she attacked. So I don't expect these to last long, but I do have a bag full for replacements if needed. Oh, good. This also looks to be resealable. Perfect. Creatology. Gotta love them. Okay. Now here I am interlacing the strings using these yellow beads as kind of centers of the flowers. I'm sending the thread through one side of the bead each direction, which luckily the holes are big enough to do this with. So you get them lined up. You send them through like that. I know it's probably incredibly hard to see what I'm doing. But I'm basically pulling the threads back through the other side of the crocheted flowers to try to lock them into place somewhat. So then I sort of have a string like this. Which is definitely something interesting to bat at. And now I'm tying it off. There's no real pattern to any of this, no real rhyme or reason. Just finding a way you like is pretty much all you can do. Okay. I'll give it one good knot for a good measure. Two. I could just keep adding knots, to be honest. My cat is so rough on things. Okay. Little dab of hot glue so it doesn't move. Okay, and then we've got the feathers. Gonna need that pencil back. I would just put another glue stick in, and that's what I would suggest you do, but unfortunately I don't have one on hand. So you can make do with any sort of object the gun can grab onto. Oh, there we go. This is perfect. Okay, so the last bit there, having to push through some of my last remnants of glue gun was not advisable. I mean, it definitely is not the best way to handle things, but it'll get it done in a pinch. There will be cleanup necessary. Yeah. But as long as you do it quickly, it's not too difficult to get off of your crochet hook. I would suggest maybe a pencil that you don't care about. Okay, so this is how I finished it. I just glued some of the feathers down on the bottom. I have one dangly bit. I was going to do more, but it doesn't look too bad the way it is. And for the interest of time, I don't think she needs more than one. Now the last finishing touch here is to just use a ribbon to give it a hanger. And of course, that's pretty simple to do. I'll just be tying it across the top here. Long enough loop so it can hang down all the way from, I'm probably going to hang it from a doorknob. So yeah, I'll share with you the finishing product and let you see how it ended up. Again, all very easy to find, affordable materials from Michael's. And it's just a cute little thing to keep my cat busy. And yeah, I think it'll look nice in my office here. Again, this is Kimbo's Crafts. I'm Kimbo. Thank you for joining me on my channel. And I will be posting again in about 2 weeks, every Wednesday or every other Wednesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.